Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Stenadux here, bringing you guys the next part of my Pokemon Sword and Shield walkthrough. Guys, I want to apologize for my last video. The audio quality was absolutely horrible after I played it back, but I couldn't exactly redo it because, you know, when you save the game, you know, you save all your progress, so I couldn't exactly go back to fix it, so I did have to upload it as it was, but now I'm using a different headset. Granted, this isn't the one that I bought. I bought a brand new one that's going to be coming in the mail next week. Thank God for Amazon Prime. It is a godsend for real. But in any case, I have this other one. The audio is a little better. Again, I'm working on new software that I'm not used to because, as you heard in my last few videos, I did get a new computer, and I've been trying to work with it here and there. A lot of new stuff, but you know, do note that once that is all done, once I'm more experienced with it, you guys are going to be seeing some real cool stuff. So, last time we ended up defeating Rayhan, and now we are making our way to Wyndon. So we're going to run in the hop here. So this is Route 10. It's like a wall made out of snow. Bet there will be Ice-type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. Come on, Ren. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to new heights here before the Champion Cup starts? I believe in myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll get loads stronger. So I'm off. See you in Wyndon, mate. Alright, awesome. So yeah, here's a little bit of an ice route, which is pretty cool to see. Ooh, we got a Mr. Mime and a Glalie. Oh, I don't want either of you guys. Oh, he really wants me. I'm afraid. Oh my goodness, he ended up catching me. He was fast. Glalie is a Pokemon you would not expect to be so fast. But I learned that lesson. We don't have to face you. Alright, so considering that we're going to be facing some Ice-type Pokemon, that should mean that the best move would be a Fire-type, right? So let's put Luna in the front. And then let's face this guy. Do you have any injured Pokemon? I'm a doctor. Challenged by Dr. Graham. And he's got a... Oh, it's not even a Ice-type. So I changed my Pokemon for absolutely nothing. Alright, so it's currently hailing. But we're going to use our Shadow Ball. Should do enough damage to kill? Yes, it does. Guys, I'm telling you, I love Luna. I love Chandelure. What a great Pokemon. What's this? What's this? My Pokemon end up injured. Well, it's a good thing you're a doctor. You can heal them up yourself. Ooh, I can, you know, right up the hill. Oh, this has got to be real tough on my calves. Only do what you can. Taking risks while mountain climbing is dangerous. I'll remember that while I sip my orange juice at this very moment. Gotta love orange juice. Makes the world go round. One of my favorite drinks, actually. Alright, so Luna's actually going to be helpful here. Luna's going to be even more helpful once we teach her a Flamethrower or Fire Blast or something. Right now, she has Fire Spin, which doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but because of her very high special attack stat, it does end up doing more damage than one would normally think, so that's going to use the Shadow Ball for good measure to defeat the Steelix. And, yeah, that's going to do it. Because I'm pretty sure that was his only Pokemon. No, I'm just kidding. That was a total lie. I'm totally lying to you. Don't listen to me. Alright, now, I forget. Do I have Levitate? Does Luna... No. No, Luna's ability is Flash Fire, so let's switch into somebody who's going to be able to take this hit, that being Grookey Kong, because I can already guarantee you, if it's smart, it's going to use a Ground-type move. Let's see if this AI is smart. High horsepower... is it a ground-type move? I don't even remember. I'm so bad with some of these new moves and their typings. Because I didn't like Sun and Moon all that much. Alright, one Wood Hammer is going to do it. Probably could have used Drum Beating, but, you know, that's okay. I use Wood Hammer. And we're going to get our guys leveled up. Hiker Douglas is defeated. Alright, so what's to the left here? Is there anything over here? Ooh, a big scary Abomasnow. Oh my god, level 55. Let's just try to take it out and see how much XP we can get. Oh, it's gonna use Ingrain. That's a free second hit. So we can catch any Pokemon we want, but I don't know if we can quite catch the Abomasnow. I don't even like Abomasnow. I hate its design. I'm actually one of those people that doesn't really like Gen 4 all that much, to be honest. My favorite gens are Gen 1 and 3. I do like 2, though. I also like Gen 6, and I do like this Gen 8. I do. Some people hate it. I actually loved it my first time through. A lot of struggles I have with new Pokemon games is the Pokemon just aren't right for me. I know I've explained it for Black and White, but they kind of grew on me. The two gens I didn't find... the two gens I found I liked a lot of the Pokemon were Gen 6, which is X and Y. I actually enjoyed a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 6. And in this gen, I really did love a lot of the new Pokemon. Like, in fact, normally when I'm playing through new Pokemon games, I'll literally just get a team of older Pokemon. And I didn't even do that. I ended up getting all brand new Pokemon for the team. And I was pretty psyched about that. I'm trying to think of who was in my main playthrough. I had Cinderace, which I love Cinderace. Cinderace was, Scorbunny is my favorite starter of all the starters in this gen. I also had Corviknight. I did not have Toxtricity. What was the electric type that I did have, though? Oh, I had Boltund. But I grew to not like Boltund as much because I first saw him like, oh, this is cool. And then I realized it was kind of too plain with its typing and design, I guess. But I loved Toxtricity. I saw Toxtricity and I was like, wow. Especially with the typing, electric and poison. That is just perfect. And that businessman is just taking a selfie. If only, like, real businessmen took selfies. Oh, I didn't realize that was a wild Sneasel. I thought it was a Pokeball for a second from looking at it far away. But I learned my lesson. Oh! You're not gonna let me run away, huh? But can I fly away? Oh! Oh, now I'm getting scared. Alright, I might have to actually hit this little guy. Sorry, little girl. Crap, I was gonna try to do Earthquake, but I clicked A too fast. Alright. Oh my goodness. I just want to get that glittering thing I saw on that rock. Okay. Comet Shard, I can sell that for money. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we should switch into somebody else. We still got to get Dragon some experience. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to switch Jericho to the front. We actually haven't been using Jericho a lot. I feel like we haven't been really using Jericho. But Jericho's also not got the best moves right now because it still has what is it? Power Trip. Power Trip's not good. Ooh, he's got his own Corviknight. I didn't even notice that he'd have a Corviknight. But that's gonna... I'm gonna see a battle of, like, Pokemon just, you know, smacking each other around with no gain. It's gonna look like Metapods just, you know, hardening and using Tackle. Because they're Steel types, and they have high defense. Okay. Yeah, I'm switching into Luna so we can get the nice Fire Spin on the Corviknight. And take it out. Luna is already level 50. I know Grookey Kong is also already level 50. But that's still pretty cool to see. Alright. And yeah, let's just end with the Fire Spin just in case the Shadow Ball doesn't do it. Alrighty. And now Joffrey's got a Flygon. So, yikes. Dragon would be perfect here. Dragon also has like really bad moves though that we need to teach it. So if it's got Flygon, then we're gonna want something that's strong against either ground or No, just ground, so ice would be perfect here. We don't have ice. So let's go with Jericho again. I think I can use Drill Peck and it would be useful. Let's see, of course. I could be wrong. Say Earthquake will not affect us because of our typing. Thank goodness. Okay, so Drill Peck isn't going to do all that much because I guess Dragon is resistant to flying. Sometimes I forget these typings and their abilities and inabilities and their strengths and weaknesses and what they're neutral to and whatnot. Alright. And Joffrey's done. Okay, so let's get that police officer up there. Wait, is that legit? Can you really run into Duraludon on this route? I didn't know you could do that. Well, that changes the game right now. Since when can you do that? That's gotta be, that's gotta be a really rare spawn. That's gotta be an incredibly rare spawn. Please tell me we have Ultra Balls. Because that might be worth catching right now, I'm not gonna lie. We have a decent bit of balls. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. I can't believe there's a Duraludon here. Alright, so I'm not going to go for the Will-O-Wisp just in case we heard it too much. We're going to go for the Fire Spin. I don't want to use it a second time though because with it being trapped in a vortex and the hail coming down, we don't want to damage it too much. Alright. Now I think it's the time where we just start throwing Ultra Balls and see what happens. Yeah, if anybody thought this was going to be easy, they were absolutely wrong. We just have to catch it before the hail ends up killing it. And the Fire Spin, geez. Oh, man. Now the question is there another ball that's going to be more useful than the Ultra Ball right now? Because if there is, we're going to have to do it like now. Alright, so we got the Ultra Ball, we got the Moon Ball, the Dive Ball, the Level Ball, that's not going to really work, Pokeball, Premier Ball, Heal Ball, Great Ball, Friend Ball, War Ball, Dusk Ball. Is it nighttime in my game? It's nighttime in real life. I think it's dark out. Is it nighttime? Heavy Ball. A Pokeball that is better than usual at catching very heavy Pokemon. Duraludon's pretty heavy, right? Yeah, we're going to try the Heavy Ball. Wonderful. Awesome. Who would have thought? Ooh, should we learn Brave Bird? Yeah, we're not going to use Power Trip at all. Just in case for some reason I find Drill Peck to be useful, so I don't need to lose any damage from the recoil, then we'll do that. Sweet. I can't believe we ran into a Duraludon. I haven't seen one in the wild like that. The special metal that composes its body is very light, so this Pokemon has considerable agility. It lives in caves because it dislikes the rain. Now, what do you name a Duraludon? That is a good question. Is its name supposed to be like durable, like Duraludon? I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what what's given it its real name. Sorry, can't talk right now. All right, we're gonna name this. It's a female though. Let's name this Demi, like demolition. I don't know why. Should we add it to the party? The question is, who do we get rid of? But then we already have a Dragon type, and we do have a Steel type on the team. Part of me is like, alright, this might be the time for Grookey Kong to go, but Grookey Kong at this point That would just be too sad to take him out. So let's send Duraludon Demi to the box for now. In any case, though, we did find a Duraludon, so that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. This thing wants me. This thing wants me. So does that thing. There's a bear tick. There's a camp. Here's another item. Hey, a bottle of pee-pee up. Alright, can he see me? Oh, he can see me from that far away. Is it bad that I didn't want to actually fight this guy? Alright, so he's got a Gigalith. And we've got a Chandelure. So, automatically I know to switch out, because that is suicide, because of its rock typing. Alright, so let's switch into Grookey Kong. Ooh, Grookey Kong. Yeah, at this point, it would almost just be an insult to Grookey Kong to just get rid of him. It just wouldn't be right. He's stuck with us this whole time. He's listening to me talk crap on him every time I've used him in battle. Just about. So I can't get rid of him. I just can't do it. I can't bear through the thought of not having my giant gorilla with a drum. I think I got mixed up somewhere around my first Pokemon. Yeah, probably, man. Alright, should I keep Luna out first? No, let's go with Kesha. Kesha needs to see the spotlight today. Let's see what you got, man. The way you carry yourself, you are something. Well, thank you. Gentleman Glenn. Ooh, Gentleman Glenn's got a Darmanitan. And I've got Kesha. So right away, we don't really have any type advantage, so we're just going to do this Boom Burst, because we have this move, and see how much it does. Ooh. Ooh, that Icicle Crash made us flinch? Well, we don't want to die, but I still want to use Kesha, so probably should use the Hyper Potion. Yeah. Well, that's a shame. What a jerk. Alright, Jericho. Avenge Kesha. We go for the Steel Wing. Alright, Darmanitan uses Icicle Crash. That does a lot of damage. Get out of here, Darmanitan. The only person I know who even likes you is Shofu. Granted, much respect to Shofu, but I mean, I don't know who else actually, you know, really likes that Pokemon. Alright, so we're going to go for the Brave Bird. I don't know if Jopex can actually kill it, but I know Brave Bird for sure will. If you guys saw my one video with the Flinks, if you haven't seen that, please do check that video out. I made a joke about Flinks and how it's just a bunch of Kirby's running around with helmets, which is pretty funny. The other thing, though, is that in the same video, I tried to catch like 3 Flinks, and the third Flinks was such a pain in the butt, and ended up making the whole video, so that was fun. Wonderful. And we are almost off the mountain here. Oh, we're going to have a double battle. So let's make sure we have a good setup. Is this a good setup? Yeah, I think so. Real quick, we'll just let's just heal up Grookey Kong real quick. I feel like my A button's a little sticky right now. Not sticky. It's like stiff, like it's not working properly. It's been a while. I'm glad we can meet up again. Let's see how strong you've gotten. Oh, have they been following us this whole time? We got paparazzi. Interviewers Gillian and Cam. Oh, Cam must be the one with the camera. Unless that would be Jillian with a G. It's probably Jillian. Alright, so I'm going to use the Earthquake for the Heliolisk. Jeez, I really can't talk today. I think I have some sort of problem. And we'll use the Wood Hammer for extra measure against that Click Clang if it doesn't die, but it does. Okay, so I didn't even have to worry, I guess. I mean, that's a good thing. It's a good thing we didn't have to stress all that much about it. Okay. And now they've got a Noivern. And Togedemaru. So Noivern would be good to hit with the Dragon Claw. I'd say he's a bigger threat than Togedemaru at this very moment. So let's try to get rid of you, Noivern, and then we'll worry about Togedemaru. That's what I meant by it's a threat. But now the threat is no more. Alright, now we're going to want probably Luna for this. Everyone's almost dead anyway, so gotta be real careful. Can't lose anybody. Well, we don't want to do that, so let's go for the Crunch. And Luna will use the Fire Spin, because we don't want to kill Luna. That Crunch did surprisingly a decent amount of damage. And the Fire Spin, oh, it avoids the Fire Spin. But it uses Nuzzle on Luna, which is going to paralyze her. That's alright. I actually think DeLong might be able to take it out with Crunch. Perfect. Those Iron Barbs don't do much for us. Sorry about that, Togedemaru. What strength? I'm at a loss for words. Nice work, everyone. I lost, but it's alright. I was able to assess your strength. I can't even read today! Oh man, I can't do anything. Alright, now let's go over this little hill here, and wow. It's still a beauty every time I look at it for the first time. I'm gonna do nice and slow motion. No, okay, now it take way too long. Alrighty, here we go. We made our way to Wyndon. Where did Hop come from? He literally came out of nowhere. Oh, this is so cool, though. This is like the coolest city. Although, I thought there was more to do here. Basically, everything they show you in this little cutscene is everything that's in the city. It just looks cool, but there's actually not that much to do that isn't outside the main game already. I love that statue in the middle, though. Well, the statues, rather. Alright, Wyndon City. This is the place where I become a legend at last. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm going to become the new champion of the Galar region. That's it. I'm headed straight for Wyndon Stadium. Don't waste too much time, Ren. You should head there yourself. Okay. I am probably going to cut it now, though, because we are surprisingly already reached that 25-minute mark. Trying to get through that that ice land was a little bit longer than I anticipated. Now I want to kind of keep it short. Real quick, let's just see if we're going to win the lottery today. Oh, no, okay, we didn't get it. Alright, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to cut it here for now, just because I, you know, like I said, I'm trying to work on some other stuff and whatnot, and I'd rather kind of just start on Wyndon, you know, in its own, very own part. So, thanks again for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me about yourselves. Tell me things I'm doing great, things I can improve on. All that feedback is greatly appreciated and always taken into consideration. So, again, guys, take care. If you are playing these games, please do enjoy them. As always, happy gaming!